What's happening in Sri Lanka is pure politics. It has nothing to do with science or, for that matter, healthcare. I want to quickly draw your attention to a document. This is by the World Health Organization, a guideline on safe management of Wuhan virus victims. And this is a guideline that is accepted by the whole world. The document reads, and I quote, "People who have died from COVID-19 can be buried or cremated according to local standards and family preferences. The belongings of the deceased person do not need to be burned or otherwise disposed of." In short, it is safe to bury Wuhan virus victims. Science does not say that burial poses a healthcare risk. But you know what? Majoritarian politics does. The pandemic is a perfect opportunity for the government in Colombo to play that politics and pander to Islamophobia. Here's a quick primer. You see, Sri Lanka is divided along ethnic and religious lines. The Sinhalese Buddhists form the majority. The Tamil Hindus and the Muslims are Lanka's minorities. Muslims make up for 10% of the population. Their lives have been thrown into a turmoil since the 2019 Easter bombings. The attack was carried out by Muslim groups. It killed 269 people. It also marginalized Lanka's Muslims. Buddhist nationalist groups led the ethnic tension. Groups like Bodu Balasena floated the idea that Sinhala Buddhists were under threat from overpopulating Muslims. It was with this backdrop that Sri Lanka entered the presidential election. Gotabaya Rajapaksa played heavily on his Sinhalese Buddhist credentials. He was elected to office in November 2019 with 52.25% of the vote, more than 50% of the vote. Sri Lanka's election and Rajapaksa's victory was seen as a shift towards majoritarian politics. And since coming to power, he has only proved his critics right. In September this year, Sri Lanka banned cow slaughter, but do you know what? Eating beef is still allowed. When the pandemic struck, a section of Sri Lanka blamed Muslims for the spread of the Wuhan virus. The country's Buddhist monks sold factless stories. They said burying Wuhan virus victims would contaminate groundwater and apparently spread the Wuhan virus. Gotabaya Rajapaksa played to Sinhala emotions. And in April, Sri Lanka made cremation mandatory for all Wuhan virus victims. The move was 100% political. This is what President Gotabaya Rajapaksa told a news channel in November. And I'm quoting, "It is no secret that the majority who voted for me then were Sinhalese. They rallied because they had legitimate fears that the Sinhala race, our religion, national resources and the heritage would be threatened with destruction in the face of various local and foreign forces and ideologies that support separatism, extremism and terrorism. The main appeal made by the people to me was protect the country," unquote. This is the president of Sri Lanka protecting his position more than his country. He is protecting his votes, and in doing so, he has the backing of the parliament and a green signal from the court. In doing so, he is also denying the minorities of Sri Lanka even the basic dignity in death. Thank you for watching Gravitas on WION's YouTube channel. If you want to stay up to date with what's happening around the world, then subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much for watching WION. World is One.